and today we're going to be making some scrambled eggs. Also, talking a little bit about the socioeconomic inequalities. It's going to be a good time. Well, to start off, normally if I'm making eggs for myself and another person, I like to do 2 eggs per person. But unfortunately, about 50% of low-income schools in the United States actually have a majority person of color population. And that's the population we're focusing on. So I'm gonna get rid of these 2 eggs. We don't need them right now.
Hey there, this is Siobhan speaking from Post. This is all supposed to represent something, but
focusing.
Okay, go ahead, girl.
On these eggs. So we're gonna start by cracking our eggs into a bowl. It's fun and good time. You don't want to crack your eggs directly into the pan because if it's on, then they'll start to cook, and we're gonna want to add some stuff in before our eggs. That being said, this is still a little bit too much egg. So if this is our population of people of color students that are in low-income schools, about 68% of them graduate, and we're not focusing on that population either. So I'm just gonna take out that population. We don't need it.
Oh my god, that was so gross.
And we're left with this. I hope it's enough. So to get our eggs started in the pan, we're gonna want to add some butter. I'm gonna wash my hands real quick because they're a bit...
To say I was woefully unprepared for what would follow is an understatement.
Alright, so when it comes to adding butter in the pan, what goes great with butter? A little bit of bread. That's right, we're talking about income now. So let's say this is the baseline income. This is what the average American makes. Black Americans only make about 72% of this income, so we're gonna wanna take some of this butter away because they just don't have it. So 72%, roughly there. So we're gonna take the larger, that half, and just throw it away. And we'll take the larger half and we're gonna go ahead and put it in our pan. Start our butter melting a little bit. Now you may be thinking, Siobhan, why all the charades? Couldn't you just talk to us and tell us numbers? And I could, but I thought, let's make this significantly more complicated. All right, so now that our butter is melted, you're gonna wanna make sure your heat's on low, and we're gonna add our eggs in. Eggs are similar to a roux or risotto, and you're gonna wanna be stirring them constantly over low heat. Low and slow for the fluffiest scrambled eggs. Now that your eggs are finished cooking, we're gonna go ahead and plate them, and since we didn't get a lot of butter in here, we're gonna need to put some toppings on. Now once you plate your eggs, we're gonna go with a classic garnish of salt and pepper. For this situation, we're going to use pepper to represent the likelihood that you might go to prison. So again, using this as a baseline, this is about how likely it is you would go to prison if you're white. That's it, just a little sprinkle of pepper. Now, of course, if you're black, that's 6 times more likely, so we're gonna need 6 times the pepper, so. Well, it's a bit much, but we'll add some salt and it'll be fine. Now, the baseline of all of these problems, the inequalities in education, prison rates, they all harken back to your socioeconomic status growing up. This is all way more likely to happen to you if you grow up in a low-income family. The percentage of white people in the United States that are low-income is about this much salt. But again, we're not talking about them, so we're gonna need salt for the percentage of low-income for black people, so it's gonna be this much salt. There. Don't these eggs look delicious? If you see a problem with this plate and you want to be a part of the change, I urge you to check out our show, The Climb, donate to the link, which should be above or below, depending on what platform we post this on. Be a part of the change, not the problem. And I should probably try these eggs, so, bon appetit. I don't have a fork.